Today, I want to invite you to prepare a very simple and quick preparation chocolate cake. The cake is really chocolate, as prepared, made from delicate chocolate sponge cake and chocolate curd cream. When finished, the cake is covered with chocolate glaze. The cake turns out tall, beautiful, and very tasty. Ingredients are for a cake measuring 15 by 18 centimeters, height 9 centimeters, and weight 700 grams kilogram. Let's cook. First, let's prepare the cake layers. Prepare the dry mixture. Combine it together. 175 grams or 9 level tablespoons of wheat flour, 55 grams or 5 level tablespoons cocoa, 12 grams or to 30 teaspoon baking powder, 2 grams or 1/4 teaspoon salt. Mix the dough and it cooks very quickly. So now you need to turn on the oven. Heat up to 200 degrees. Pour 4 eggs into the bowl. Pour 120 grams or 6 level tablespoons of sugar, 80 grams or 3 tablespoons sour cream, and 100 grams or half a 200 milliliters glass vegetable oil. Mix until smooth. No need to beat. Sifting. Add all the previously prepared dry mixture. Mix on low-speed mixer until smooth. The dough cooks very quickly. It's not thick, flows easily from the spatula. Pour all the dough onto the baking sheet, behind the basic baking paper. We equalize the size of my baking sheet 39 by 32 cm. Remove to bake at preheated to 200 degrees. Oven for 15 minutes. My cake was soaked 14 minutes. Baking time depends on the thickness of the cake, which you will make, and the temperature in the oven. Check the readiness of the cores with a wooden skewer. Pierce it if it's dry. The cake is ready. Remove the cake from the oven and let it cool. Transfer the cooled cake onto parchment paper, upside down, and remove the parchment paper on which it was baked. Next, cut out the cake layers. Trim the crust around the edge. Trimmings. You can chop it into crumbs and sprinkle them on the sides of the cake. If you don't plan to sprinkle the sides with crumbs, then you can just eat them. They are delicious on their own. Divide the finished cake into 4 parts. I will soak the cakes. For impregnation, I made syrup from 100 grams of water and 50 grams. It's 230 tablespoons of sugar, brought to a boil. Boiled for 2 minutes and cooled. I add 20 grams to the syrup, which is 2 tablespoons of cognac. Alcohol can be omitted if desired. Evenly saturate the cakes with all the mixture. Leave the cakes to soak on the table while we prepare the cream ourselves. Put 100 grams or 4 tablespoons of sour cream in a bowl. 400 grams soft cottage cheese without grains. This cottage cheese is very easy to make from kefir. I have a video on my channel. I will leave a link to its preparation in the description, under the video and in video tips. Sift 55 grams or 5 level tablespoons of cocoa. Add to 150 grams condensed milk. Mix first. I mix the blades to combine all the ingredients. And then with a mixer at low speed so that the cream becomes homogeneous and airy. Place the first cake layer on a plate. Set the form. If you shape the cake in a mold, visually divide the cream into 3 parts and coat the cake. 1/3 cream. Cover with the second theft. Lightly press down. Coat with the next 1/3 of the cream. Cover with the 3rd layer. Also press lightly. Coat the cake with the remaining cream. Cover with the 4th layer. Put aside and prepare the glaze. To 60 grams butter. Add 40 grams or 4 tablespoons of milk. Heat in the microwave or on the stove until hot. Pour hot milk and butter. 100 grams chopped chocolate with 50% cocoa content. Pour in so that the chocolate is completely covered with milk. Let's wait a couple of minutes so that the chocolate melts. And good! Mix everything with a whisk until smooth. Fill it with glaze. Leveling. Let the glaze harden and serve. The cake is very tasty with a rich chocolate taste. The density of the cream can be adjusted, depending on what kind of sour cream do you use. If the sour cream is not thick, then 100 grams of sour cream per 400 grams of cottage cheese is enough. If your sour cream is fatty and thick, then you can take 200 grams sour cream and 300 grams cottage cheese. You need to take soft cottage cheese without grain. Cottage cheese in the recipe can be replaced with cottage cheese or mascarpone cream cheese. If you like the recipe, then share this video with your friends. Likes, write comments. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my other videos. I will be very pleased. I wish you bon appetite and good mood.